Are the Dodgers ruining baseball? In the recent free agent market, while they lost some important pieces like Walker Buehler, who signed with the Red Sox, Gavin Lux, who was included in the trade package to Cincinnati, and Daniel Hudson and Kevin Kiermaier, who both retired after the 2024 season, they not only extended and re-signed previous Dodgers players like Blake Trinan, who was lights out in the postseason,
Swings and misses. Blake Trinan digs deep.
but also signed the best free agent in the market, such as Blake Snell, who had a strong second half in the 2024 season, Tanner Scott, who struck Ohtani out 4 times out of 4 times he faced him in the postseason, and of course, Roki Sasaki, who is considered the best pitching prospect in the 2024 offseason. Other players like Hai-Seong Kim and Michael Conforto are the cherry on top to further structuralize a well-rounded and possibly the best team in baseball history. But questions were raised across the baseball world. Is the Dodgers front office overstepping the line in the free agent market? Is what they're doing hurting the game of baseball? Is this practice unfair to the other teams who are also trying to sign free agents? And many, many more. The questions and concerns are endless, but in this video, because I don't have enough time to cover all the topics in one go, I will cover the topic of whether or not the player market is in the Dodgers' favor, and if this is ruining the game of baseball. The short answer to this is yes, it certainly is, and it most likely will continue to be. We can see this in the two most recent signings. First, we saw Sasaki, despite being offered over $10 million in signing bonus from the San Diego Padres, Sasaki still turned around and signed a contract with the Dodgers, who gave him a $6.5 million offer in the initial offering. The Blue Jays, who was one of the 3 teams who was in the running to get Sasaki, also had more international bonus pool money after the trade with the Guardians involving Miles Straw. They also sent 3 players to negotiate the deal with Sasaki, which are Bo Bichette, Dalton Varsho, and Chad Green? Not even Vlad was in there to help. Yeah, comparing them to Ohtani Yamamoto, it just isn't competitive at all. So, the outcome turned into another Ohtani en route to Toronto situation. I'm seeing a pattern here. Sorry Jays fans, perhaps that's a curse now. Second, the Tanner Scott signing. Other than the Dodgers, the Cubs were also in on the race to acquire the best reliever in the 2024 offseason market. The Cubs had a less competitive offer compared to what Scott initially wanted, which was a 4-year deal. But the Cubs were only willing to give him a 3-year deal until the last moment when Scott decided his final destination. However, while on paper it may look like it's a Cubs' fault for not matching the contract that Scott wants, it is a disadvantage of a smaller market team where they don't know if signing a long and big contract for a reliever is the right move. This is especially the case because handing out big contracts to relievers who aren't closers isn't popularized in the MLB. So, this may be one of the factors that the Cubs was hesitant about agreeing and finalizing a deal that Scott wanted. Now, in these 2 player signing scenarios, a few important points were brought up. First, the advantage the Dodgers have as the reigning World Series winner. Second, the lineup consists of multiple MVPs and future Hall of Famers, which easily convinces free agent star players who wants to win. Third, the Dodgers are a big market team and have a lot of money to throw on players. Finally, the Dodgers aren't afraid to invest in players, even if they end up being a bust. With these conditions, fast forward to today, the Dodgers, possibly without any competition, landed 2 star players on their team, improving the already powerful lineup. The answer is both yes and no, and I know this answer is unacceptable, but I will briefly explain both parts and let you guys decide and debate on it. I have a mixed answer to this question because I believe fans from both sides have a good reasoning for each side of the argument, especially with how chaotic the situation has become after the Tanner Scott signing. And at the time of this recording, another veteran reliever also signed with the Dodgers. To display both sides' points, I will compare them by listing them out. The reasoning for this side of the argument will be the following. First, the unfair advantage the Dodgers have in the negotiation table. With a bunch of superstars on the team, the Dodgers already have an advantage in convincing other free agents to join their team, even if it means taking a cheaper contract as we saw in the Roki Sasaki and Tanner Scott signing. Second, the revenue generated each year is higher than other teams in the league, especially a smaller market team. With more revenue, this allows the Dodgers to not only extend their current core players, but also provide a larger contract that smaller market teams cannot match against in the player market. Third, a super team that consists of multiple MVP and future Hall of Famers, there's no reason for other MLB teams to compete in the 2025 season anymore. This is the case for both the player market and how they should just hand the Dodgers the 2025 World Series trophy since their team is way overpowering the others. While this reasoning is somewhat realistic, it has also been proven wrong in the recent history, which leads to my second statement. First, more teams should operate like the Dodgers. where they reinvest for their fans, show their care for winning, approach the free agent market with urgency, and they keep their every move their free agent signing a secret. Unlike the Padres when they had their training video with Sasaki leaked, and Blue Jays and their players leaked. Basically, get rid of the selfish owners who only care about their pocket money. Second, it shows the potential of what a super team can look like in a full 162 game season. This is one of the, if not the best roster in baseball history. It is interesting to see what a fantasy baseball-like roster can do and how dominant they are in a full baseball season. Not to mention, this generational lineup can be the last time we can see a team as dominant as they are on paper. Third, a chance to see underdog team or other strong postseason team compete against this monstrous lineup in a 5 and 7 game series. Just because the Dodgers have a super team, it doesn't mean they are guaranteed to win. To use recent history as an example, the Phillies, despite having one of the best lineup in baseball, have had first round exit in the 2023 and 2024 playoffs. As for underdog stories, the 2019 Nationals and 2023 Diamondbacks and Rangers proved that lower seeded teams can still have a chance to make the World Series and win the pennant. For more information, check out this tweet on our Twitter. In the end, both of these standpoints have more reasonings that support them, but these are the ones I picked out that match the topic for this video. If you're interested to see the other ones, leave them in the comments. I can either explain them in a future video or on our Twitter. That's it for this video. All the sources from this video will be listed in the description and maybe pinned in the comment. If you like this video essay, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It took me days to construct the script and edit this video. If you have any thoughts or want to fact check me for saying something wrong in the comment, feel free to do so. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.